What's up, Exiles? Willywonka here, and I'm just making a quick video of my explosive arrow character. So let's go through some of the key things, and hopefully you guys learned something. So just before I started making this video, Garotha died. Let's see how Global's doing. Reap. All right, so with this character, I'm going live. I totally recommend doing that while leveling up and doing PvE. I am eventually gonna go over to CI when I go PvP. Yesterday, or a couple of days ago, I was respecing into CI. I found out that it's terrible if you want to do PvE, because you sacrifice so many points grabbing Volpact, grabbing Ghost Reaver, and just traveling across the tree. So you have to sacrifice damage nodes, you have to sacrifice attack speed nodes, and the mana is a huge problem. You need so good gear to pull CI off that I do not recommend it. But if you want to go live, I got good news. It's very good, and I'm going to tell you how to do it. With my passive tree, I grab attack speed. Don't let anyone tell you attack speed is bad. Being able to stack a target fast is huge. You're gonna love it once you try it. Instead of going through the projectile damage nodes like I did when I was live last time, I go through the regen nodes. I just feel like they're better for me. Gives me 260 or something regen, and yeah, I just like having a lot of regen. Going through strength, life, grabbing the 12%. Path of the Warrior gives you life, strength. Physical damage does nothing, but still a good node. Getting more armor and resist here. Excuse me, going down to Berserking, good node. Instead of going through here, 3 points, I go down here, 3 points, and grab Berserking. My viewers pointed that out, and thank you so much for that. I am eventually, when I get higher level, I'm gonna grab the Endurance Charge and Troll's Blood. Golem's Blood, sorry. And that's probably gonna be the end of this build before I go CI. If you want to go Iron Reflexes, you probably want to grab Eldritch Battery and drop Blood Magic, but I don't like the idea of that, so I'm not going to do it. I just love being Blood Magic and not having to worry about mana at all. Or, you know, I would have to get gear with mana regen. Bleh. I don't want it. I just want to stack on armor instead, on my pure armor gear. So, Unwavering Stance, very nice. Life. Lava Lash does nothing for Explosive Arrow. It's not your weapon dealing the damage, guys. I just have to put that out there. Grabbing Iron Grip does nothing. It does nothing. Your main hand does 5 to 12 physical damage, which is nothing. And that's increased by Iron Grip, of course. But it's the fuses that explode that we're trying to increase the damage of. And we cannot do that from Iron Grip because it's not the weapon that's the source of the damage. We grab Arsonist, we grab Ignite Duration, we also grab, you know, more burning damage here, burning damage, fire damage. That's what increases the damage. Also, Amplify and Blast Radius are also nodes that increase the damage. You can also see here, I grab Weapon Elemental Damage. This is just to take a shortcut right now. When I get more points, I'll go through here and grab the Endurance Charge. But it does not increase the damage of Explosive Arrow. Same thing goes for Weapon Elemental Damage on gear and the support gem. But let's continue. Blood Magic, going up RT. You want to be able to shoot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stop shooting, wait for the explosion, and then go again. You don't want to miss. Elemental Adaptation reduces the damage you take from Reflect, which is a big issue for Explosive Arrow, but we're doing single target, and if we just look at how large the mob is, we should be able to determine how many shots we can do before we, you know, take substantial damage. I usually shoot one arrow into a huge pack, 20 mobs, take no damage. It's like 500 maybe. So I just shoot 1 or 2 and kill all the white mobs, and then I go 5 charges on a rare and finish them off. Diamond Skin, Troll's Blood, rest of the life. Some people go through here, I don't understand it. Skipping these, 30% reduced crit damage is huge for PvE and PvP as well. Then we go up into the Templar, Elementalist, grab the life, grab Amplify, not Catalyze, like I said, it doesn't work. Holy Strength, Holy Fire, up into Immolation and the burning damage and life regen here. Grabbing 2 int nodes, that does absolutely nothing for us. We grab, we get ES and mana, totally wasted. So grabbing Purity of Flesh is not really appealing to me. If you want to grab it for the Chaos Resist, go ahead. I'm gonna pass on that. Other things you can do is grab Firewalker and Blast Radius, but I feel like I would want those points elsewhere. And if you want to go EB, you might go through here to EB. That might be a good idea, but that's for another build. So that's it for the passives, I think. Grab attack speed. It boosts my attack speed from 3.1 to 4.7. So I almost 5-stack a target in under a second, and that's pretty OP. Very nice in PvP, and just run away and let them die. Yeah, Life Leech does not apply either, because we deal no physical damage. Yeah, that's it for the passives. My gems: Explosive Arrow, Burning Damage, Prolif, Fire Pen, and Chance to Ignite. The gems you should get quality first is Explosive Arrow and Burning Damage, because it increases the chance for the target to ignite. So that's very important, especially when you go single target. The next gems you should get quality on is Chance to Ignite. This increases the duration they're ignited, and Elemental Proliferation does the same. And Fire Pen is the last one you should put quality on, because it only increases the fire damage by 10% on 20 quality. And my gloves, they have Cast when damage taken, Molten Shell, Enduring Cry, Decoy Totem, and that's a good combo. Get some more armor, get some more mitigation for damage, and Decoy Totem, you know, acts as a decoy and makes your life easier. It's actually pretty good. I love it. You can also put Devouring Totem, but that's personal preference. In my boots, let's take a look at my helmet first. I have Bear Trap, Added Fire, Reduced Mana, Flammability. Reduced Mana is probably just there for leveling, but you know, it helps a little bit. But I don't really care about the reduced mana effect. If I could, I would put faster casting here for Flammability. But my gear is pretty shit right now, so I just threw whatever in there. In my chest, I'm leveling up Immortal Coal, EK, Poison Arrow, and LMP. These two are probably just for leveling. And for PvP, I just like to level up gems. I don't want to have an empty slot that doesn't have a gem in it. Poison Arrow is quite nice for PvE. It's not a lot of damage. It helps sometimes. And when you're PvPing, a lot of people have minus 60 chaos resist, and they take substantial damage from this bad boy right here. My boots have Split Arrow, Rarity, Culling, and Chain. The thing with Explosive Arrow is that you only need few select stats. The only stats you need on gear are armor, life, resists, attack speed, projectile speed, and dexterity, and I don't know if I mentioned strength. That's all you need. You can also get percent fire damage on your jewelry and on some uniques. And that's of course recommended, but it's pretty hard to get. But it's very easy to get, you know, good gear for this character. So you can see I have just armor, life, resist, life, strength, rarity, resist, life, resist, armor, strength, a little bit of regen. My boots give evasion, which is a waste on me because I have unwavering stance. Should get armor boots, but life, you know, resists, movement speed. Same thing here, life, resists. The physical damage and fire damage is wasted. The cold percent is wasted. My ring, my amulet has like 2 stats I need, or 3. Resists, dexterity, and that's it. My quiver has attack speed, life, resists. The only stat I would add to this is projectile speed, 40%, and dexterity as a suffix. But, you know, it's whatever. My helmet. This is actually a pretty good minion helmet, but I have life, rarity, resist on this one. So you can see it's very easy to get gear. Armor, resist, life, strength, dexterity, attack speed, projectile speed, rarity. Yeah, very easy to gear out. For single target damage, remove elemental proliferation, put in conk effect. That's what I recommend. And if you really want to do a lot of damage to a single target, what you can get is a +3 bow, and also slap Empower in there. Empower is something I'm leveling up. I have one here and one here. So when I get those leveled up, I'll probably put them in a 6-link. And yeah, you would probably one-shot yourself if you shoot into a reflect pack with this, but it's very good for single target and PvP. So I might experiment with this bow in PvP as well. But yeah, that's it. And my bandits are Oak, Kill, and Endurance Charge. This character has Kill, 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 but that's because I was going to go CI, and I'm probably going to go CI when I hit level 90. But what you should do if you go life build is help Oak, kill them all, and Endurance Charge. You're going to love it. And focus on armor pieces. The reason that I have split arrow with calling and rarity is because when you shoot a target and it burns, what happens is shit in one shot. What happens is when they burn from damage, burning damage. What? When they die from burning damage, the rarity is not applied. So you want to put increased item rarity on an attack that deals damage directly from you, and make sure that you get the increased rarity like that. And it's quite fun to spam. And in a party you have 4.78 attack speed, attacks per second. You're almost guaranteed to get all the culling strengths. So if you guys want to take a look at my stats here, pause the video or something, here's my stats right now. These are my defenses. My armor is total shit, but that's because I sold my gear before I went CI. So I'm currently rebuilding my character pretty much. But I'm able to do maps, I'm able to do pretty much anything with this character that I was able to do beforehand. I'm just a little bit more squishy, but you know, if you just kite, play it safe, you're fine. My pots, sapping sanctified for adrenaline. You don't have to have adrenaline on this one, but I do recommend getting a sanctified sapping flask because it heals over shorter duration, but it heals more. So when you need, you know, a short burst of a lot of HP, this is a great flask for that. And sapping removes mana and heals you for more, but because we're blood magic, it does nothing. So it's just the best stat you can roll for blood magic pretty much. My hollowed flasks are the ones I have instant heal on because they originally heal over a larger duration, and then making them instant is better than having instant on a pot like sanctified that heals over shorter duration normally. So I have sapping, seething, staunching, bubbling of heat, and 2 quicksilvers with warding. If I could choose a good prefix for this, I would choose ample with +20, but that's hard to get, so I'm just, you know, chilling out with the ones I have right now. Alright, so I hope this clears up some issues that I know people have. Weapon LE doesn't work, you don't want elemental damages on your gear, Iron Grip doesn't work, Life Leech doesn't work, and you can pick up Elemental Equilibrium. That's the only case where I would use elemental damage on my gear, but right now that's too much work for me to get only one element on my damage, and my gear is constantly switching out, and you know, yeah, I'm gonna do this later though. Yeah, so yeah, hope you guys learned something. If you have any questions, if you want to see my character in action, tune into my stream and I'll be sure to answer any questions you have. I'm also going to answer some questions in the comment section for the rest of the day and probably tomorrow. So yeah, enjoy the build. See you guys around.